everyone, welcome back to Studioloo. So I've decided to participate in an open collaboration hosted by Christina's Shack, who is linked down below. This is Flip Through Friday or Friday Flip Through. I will remember that when I make the video and hashtag it correctly. So my flip through for today is this old sketchbook from 2015. This was the Documented Life project that was a series of like free prompts that were given out by several artists that worked together. I believe that the website had been called Art to the Fifth. They are all independent, successful women artists who worked together to do this project. I think they did it for a couple of years and then maybe it went behind a paywall. I can't remember, but I don't think they do it anymore. So I didn't finish it, but I had great intentions. So I'm now thinking about how I will want to repurpose some of this. So it all starts with like the month, I think. Or no, yeah, so this is each month, and I would write just kind of the highlights of what happened that month. Then this is the first page that I did. So the prompts for this one were Gesso, The Beginning is Always Today, which is a Mary Shelley poem. And this is what I did. It was a lot of, I think I gessoed the page first. It was a lot of painting. I painted this bee and added this umbrella and this beautiful children's book. So I'm thinking a lot about how I may want to repurpose some of this art. They're very stuck together. The next week was, let me see, can I read? Color Wheel was the prompt, and I think there was a quote too. I always felt I could say with color what I couldn't with words, and I don't know whose quote that is, but I used the little Thomas the Tank Engine, and I did some this was like newspaper, yes, classified ad, and I like gessoed on top of some of it, and then I did some colors, and then I think I did like a paint, a credit card, like I went down the paint with the credit card to make it streaky, and then yeah. Wow, this is loud, this page. So this is Writing Words with Friends, was the theme, I guess. And I seem to have, what is this? This is a letter from someone. Oh, this is a letter between my husband and I when we were living apart. We were in a long distance relationship for several years. And we were mailing this little book back and forth. And we were writing to one another. And then in these circles, I just kind of wrote these things that were special memories between my husband and I. Every single time we ever drove home from the airport after months of being apart. Yeah, so just like special little feelings and things. Yeah, so very nice. My husband writing, laughing at my bad jokes. Then this one was Under Paper, What Lies Beneath. Those were the two, or no, Under Paper and What Lies Beneath. And I've used watercolor paper here, and I have painted it, and then I have painted two paintings, I think, and then cut them apart and woven them. And this, Layers, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. So this was all about doing layer after layer of just paint and different things. There's a lot of layers in this, and these are like vintage Victorian cutouts, and I just did a lot of different techniques like glitter glues and gesso and marker and acrylic paint and all sorts of stuff. These feel amazing. Oh my gosh. And this one, Hide the Good Hide the Good Stuff and What Lies Beneath. So maybe What Lies Beneath was the theme of the week. I seem to remember there was a theme of the week. There was a medium that you used. Like I think this one was watercolor paint. And then there was a daily kind of prompt maybe. I can't remember. But What Lies Beneath. And I've hidden all these little images in here from children's books under all my little paintings. A raccoon. It's like an advent calendar. A couple of little creatures here. Okay, that's really cute. Okay, then this one is the same. It's more little hidden bits and bobs. There's a giraffe, a tree, cake, kite strings, birds. That's my little golden book. And there's a horse. Okay. Oh, and this is from a really cool old, this was like an old board game. So repeating elements, things worth repeating. And I cut out all the pieces of a board game and added it here. With watercolor trees in behind. I actually don't think I can repurpose this book. I love it too much. Using at least 5 layers, give a high 5. So I've done some clouds at a book page here. And then I've done this kind of cherry blossom tree. Oh, this paint feels so good. It's like so gessoed. And then we have a little owl here. This is a table of elements. As a layer, elements, surviving the elements. So it looks like I've done some watercolor and circles here. And then I did the table of the elements. Oh yes, I recall this. So this was borders. Borderline going to lose my mind. Okay, yeah, so that was the prompt. So I painted these pages black and added these birds and painted and just used like a sealant. Okay, and then this one as a focal point, coming into focus. Then I did these 2 collages with photographs. So I wrote here, our own devices, and I've drawn this kind of, what I did was I took a picture, or a couple of pictures, just, they were torn pictures, and then I've drawn the continuation of the neighborhood for each of them, and then they become connected. And then I guess I assigned some words to them that I wrote myself. We won't pay any attention. And she's saying, shh. And this is like an old photograph of these 2 ladies in a garden. And I've given her like a cupcake hat. This is so long ago that I forget. Oh my goodness. This is a fish. Okay, so make a custom element. Ride the energy of your own unique spirit. What does that say? I don't know. I think it's a name, possibly. So there's a lot of paint here. This is wood. This is wood veneer from like a baobab tree, I think. These little tiny circles. And this is newspaper that's been like crinkled up. Yeah. Watercolors. It's water under the bridge. So we've got some milkweed that I've sealed down here. The seeds and the floaty bits. And then I've just done some marker and some painting. Looks like I started to paint a swan but then stopped adding detail because it looks a little beyond my skill level at this stage, or maybe I don't know, maybe I got lazy. But yeah, this I can't see where I wrote the prompts. I like the sky. It's so textured. It's got a lot going on there. That's fun. Okay, jelly plate. A lot more on my plate. Okay, so this is definitely not jelly plated. I feel like I didn't even know what a jelly plate was in 2015, maybe. I wasn't like doing that kind of work, and I don't know, maybe these monsters represent just having a lot on my plate. Okay, and then I think this is where I stopped. Oh, look at this. Vintage cutouts of Puppy from One of a Kind flea market, I think. What is in here? These might be a lost friend. Oh my gosh, look at these little old cutouts. Wagtail Puppy. Jerry Puppy. Oh, they have names. Oh my gosh, look at this little one with a kitty. What's her name? Cuddly Puppy. Spundoki Puppy. Okay. Mary Puppy. This is like written by a child for sure. Mama Puppy. This must be Papa. Yep. Oh, and then they have clothing and they have the names. Okay, so this is Mama Puppy's washing dress, I guess. Oh yeah, it is. That's so cute. Okay, and what's behind here after all these clothes? A vintage card. Happy birthday greetings. Oh, and it's got the puppies. Grandma and Aunt Mary. When a body likes a body much as I like you, and a body knows a body's got a birthday due, of course a body'd wish a body joy and gladness too, when a body likes a body much as I like you. Interesting how they use the term body. And that's made in Canada. Okay, so I will steal these from this book. And then, oh, this is an old zine. Oh my gosh, Leg Hair. I love this. Who wrote this zine? One of my friends did. I don't remember. Okay, Amy St. John. Yes. Okay. I may have picked, I don't know if this was in Happy Mail to me or if this was something I picked up at Atomic Books in Maryland. But I love it. Okay, I'll show it to you. Leg Hair by Amy St. John. This one night, I'm not feeling so hot. Meds extra strength. I take some cold medication, then jump in the bathtub because I'm also freezing. It was also pretty late, just saying. So I'm sitting in the tub. I start rubbing my legs, my leg hair. So at this point, I should mention my relationship with my body, specifically in regards to shaving my legs. It might be different than yours. Who knows? Anyways, I could give two she's about shaving my legs. I mean, my leg hair is light and only grows on my shins. Needless to say, I don't really shave. It's an overall disinterest. So back to the tub. I'm feeling up my legs and my leg hair felt great. Yeah, I was definitely feeling that cold medication. Suddenly I thought, I need to shave. So I call my husband, get me a razor. And he's looking at me in the tub thinking and saying, nope. No, seriously, I need to shave, which led to more questioning looks. He brings me a razor and I start to meticulously shave. I took my time and just got it all. So I finished and was mildly proud of myself. So I got out of the bath only to realize I missed random spots. My legs are patchy. F word. Okay, but yeah, that is the funniest little zine, right? And, 2015... I gotta say, was like such a time of like zines and the movement of zines. And then, you know what I did with this book? Okay, afterward when I stopped, like there was like prompts for the rest of the year, and I've written them in here. So, I can honestly go back to this. Fabric, the fabric of your life. Stitching, all that I'm after is life full of laughter. Modeling paste, rising to the occasion. Cheesecloth, say cheese. Textured paper, I'm so not feeling it. Illustrative art, journaling, take me away. Recording memories, taking the road less traveled. Hometown inspiration, there is no place like home. Photos and words, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Using old maps. Oh, just one moment. Okay, so next we had issue, focal point versus layering, time keeps on ticking. So I think I remember I continued going through a bunch of this book and I added all of their prompts, and then I was going to make up my own for the rest of the book and just keep going. But this book is definitely it's seen better days. I could repair it maybe. It's just a sketchbook from like a regular sketchbook kind of store. So yeah, I don't think it's really prepared to get as chunky as I could make it, but that's okay. I'm trying to decide though if I will end up reusing some of this art. It's quite possible that I will. I mean, like, this would just make a really beautiful journal cover. So would this. This I would want to keep it all together because it's fun. It would also be kind of fun in a frame. This is just kind of a personal thing. These would be fun to reuse, but the problem is these are double-sided, right? And I wouldn't want to destroy these because I like these better than I like the other things. So I don't know, maybe I will end up leaving this book alone. It just sort of feels like something that I'm not like sure what to do with because it's only like, you know, not even a quarter full. It's just like this many pages full. And then I dropped it. So I'm sort of like, what do I do with this much of a book? Maybe just enjoy it for what it was. It was 2015. So that is it for me for now. Thank you for joining me for this Flip Through Friday. And I'll be back again shortly. Have a great day. Bye for now.